Thank you for tuning in to Global Elite Consultant. You go to our website, globaleliteacademy.net, to sign up for our programs. We have a program where we can help you get all of your license that you require to open up a non-medical home care agency. Or we can just help you with part of it. Like if you just need your policy and procedure manual, we can help you get that. Or if you just need training, you need to have somebody teach you how to run your agency, we can help you with that. Or we have the entire package where we'll help you do everything. We'll be your one-on-one coach to help you get everything from the beginning to get your license until you start taking patients. We teach you how to do evaluations to get your patients. We teach you everything you need to know to run a successful agency. You can give us a call at 720-591-2974. Everything will be put on this audio. You can look in the notes and it'll all be on there. All right, so last week I was telling you how to apply for your Tennessee license with the state. Something happened with my audio and I just got immediately cut off, so I'm sorry about that. But that's all I was going to say. You already had all the information. So I just posted that video. So there's nothing else you need to know for the license part. Now we're going to do the how to become a provider for IHSS, but in Tennessee it's not called IHSS. Okay, every city is called something different. But in Tennessee, you have the equivalent to IHSS, and it's called the Choice Program. Tennessee Medicaid, LTSS is the abbreviation. This is the main one that you had. It provides personal care, homemaker, in-home support for seniors 65 and older and adults with physical disability. You have another one as well, Employment and Community First, EFC Choice, and that one is for people with developmental disability, and it also includes personal assistance. But the one I'm helping you with today is the main one, the Choice Program, the LTSS. That's the one I'm going to help you get today. So, in Tennessee, for your program, you're not allowed to freely just hire your caregivers if you want them for this program. You would have to go to an approved agency and get caregivers through them. You can't hire individual. In some states, these programs allow you to hire your own individual caregiver. But in Tennessee, it doesn't. You have to go through an approved agency. That's for people who want to do this. So this is for providers. These are for how to become an approved provider agency. So down in Tennessee, you providers don't have as much competition as they do in other states. So this is how you get your license now. First, you have to have your regular license, your regular state license. You first have to have that first. Then you're going to enroll with Tenny Care, TENN, capital CARE. I'll put the I'll put the website on this notes in this audio. But the website is TENNCARE .TN.gov. Again, I'll put it on the video. You'll register as a home and community-based service provider. That's which is HCBS provider. That's what you're going to register as. Now, how you get your patients there is different from some states. You're going to contract, this is the key, with the Tennessee Medicaid program, which is ran by managed care plans. So you must contract with like United Healthcare, Community Plan of Tennessee, Blue Cross Tennessee, America Group Tennessee. You're going to contract with these different places. And then once you get a contract with them, they'll send you out patients from there. It looks like the state doesn't send you, it look like these companies control referrals and not the state. That's interesting. In other cities, like in Colorado, it's different. You have those social workers control all of that. So you could go on the websites to sign up as a managed care, but a lot of your patients is coming from the manager level, the social case manager, and they refer patients to the facilities or home care agencies. And then it would be extra if you signed up with these insurance companies, which are managed care plans. So it's definitely different. So because of this, I think that it's probably, you don't probably have as much competition because it's probably more controlled referrals because the state is not involved. So the next thing you're going to do is you got to get approved for the service. So you'll apply to provide personal care, homemaker, and attendance care. And then that's it. You just start receiving referrals from those places that I named. You're still going to get authorized hours. So in other words, if a patient comes in and they want to get service, they'll either have let's say 100 hours. They have approved hours. You can't go over those hours. They might have 50 hours. They might have 12 hours a week, something like that. Well, they'll just say 12 hours. You can't go over those hours. Whatever hours they have, that's the hours that you can provide service. If they need additional hours, you would have to apply for it here you apply for it through the case manager. But I don't know if you have case managers there. So they'll explain to you if the client needed more hours, how would you apply for that? I don't know if the state would just give you more hours. Oh, it says a care coordinator. So there's a care coordinator that will send you the client and you get authorized hours. Okay. So they'll probably teach you how to do all that once you sign up. It doesn't say how much you're going to get for Medicaid hourly pay, but it does say it's lower than private pay. Private pay, I don't know what it is in Tennessee. I'd have to check. In Colorado, it's between $30 and $40 an hour of private pay. IHSS, I think, in Colorado is anywhere between $29 to $33 an hour. So you might be right in that same ballpark in Tennessee. I'm going to say between 28 and 33 an hour, probably you'll get. Okay, it does say that in Tennessee is slower to get approved, and you have to depend on those MCO contracts, which is like blue insurance contracts. So therefore, you have less competition than California or Colorado. Colorado is has a lot of competition, and so does California now. Okay, so again, you're going to get your license, then you're going to register with 10 Care. You're going to contract out with the MCOs, the insurance companies, and then they'll start referring patients to you. So this is the community-based program. It's a really good program. It's paid for by Medicare, but it's not a Medicare program. And it helps low-income people, like I said, and disability patients to stay in their home if they needed care. Now, under the HCBS, the community-based program service, they also, you would have to check. They also have children. If you want to apply for children, take care of children. They also have disability, program for children, 18 and under. But I'm giving you the one I'm giving you is for adults, 65, seniors, rather, 65 and older. That's what I just gave you now. But they do have, sometimes they have a couple of programs with children, sometimes just one. But because if you're taking the program with seniors and disability, and then if somebody comes that has a child, you're not allowed to take the child. You have to get the waivery, which means the program that's for children in order to be able to take children. I get that question all the time in Colorado. I'm licensed for seniors, but can I take adults? The answer is no. If you're licensed for adults, you have to take the adults. If you're licensed for seniors, you have to take seniors. If you're licensed for children, then you could take children. Now, in some areas, a lot of the caregivers don't have a lot of experience with children. Most of their experience is with, the elderly, seniors. So remember, because these are state-run programs, you have to hire people in this experience. You cannot hire people that are not experienced. Because once they put on a job, like every 90 days, you have to do, a nurse has to go out and do supervisory visits and make sure the caregiver knows what they're doing. Also, when you hire the caregivers again have to have a background check and documented training. That's what I'm telling you now. You can't hire people that don't have any, just been home looking at TV and want to come and work. You could put them on private cases if you want to and train them on private cases how to take care of seniors. And then you could give them like a little test, a medical, aptitude clinical test. And if they pass that, then you can promote them, because that's documents saying that they've had training and they passed the test. And then you could put them into your Medicare, let them work on community-based patients. But to start them off, if they have no experience, they need to work with, private pay first. And then you could just move them over. I know in some states there's definitely a caregiving shortage. So I don't know how it is in Tennessee. But we can help you a lot, because we can help you with the application, filling out everything step by step. We deal with this company that has software that helps you hire people, help you post ads. They actually help you post ads to all of the different post boards. So you would write one ad, like you're looking for a caregiver, and it would go to all of the places, all of those. Indeed and Monster, everywhere. It just go everywhere right at one time. So we can help you with that too. Everything will be written on this slide. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.